From the Eagle to the People, I am here to sit back and talk to you guys today, and there's a specific reason why, and this is going to cover all of the basics. I have been barraged on every social media source that I have as to the Logan Paul situation. I do not intend to get involved with opinions on this. The basic opinion I have, it's morally wrong. It's absolutely uncondemnable. There's no reason you should ever be able to do that or put that up or anything like that. It wasn't educational. There was nothing about that video that was ever should have seen YouTube, regardless of what happened there. To ask my opinion on the statement of, does he reflect every other YouTuber out there? No, he doesn't, and that's the simple fact of it. None of this should reflect the rest of us as YouTubers. Those of us who are YouTubers that are actually sitting back, making content, trying to make people laugh, trying to do something good for everybody around us, it's hard on everything. So in light of the situation, I'm going to put my apologies to the victim out there, the family of the victim out there. I'm going to put my apologies out there for every YouTuber who's been shamed because of this, that actually run educational things. I'm going to put the apology out there for the stigma that is now placed on YouTube. That is, like I said, completely and utterly morally wrong. How it ever got there, I don't know. Where your moral sense is when you're recording that and you're editing that and then you decide to put it up, somewhere in there, something should have clicked that said this is wrong. But again, I'm not going to go into heated discussions about it. I have no intention of getting fully involved past any of that. I hope this answers your guys' questions as to where my opinion stands. I think it's wrong. I don't think it's a great start to 2018, and this year will be a positive year, and it's going to be the most powerful year that we're going to have, and I can see that being a big thing. With that being said, I don't know how to do it yet, so dates are going to be posted, things like that. I know I'm a tiny channel, and that's fine. Those of you who follow the channel, I hope you actually catch this video, because Panda and I are going to be running, at some point when I figure out how to set it up, a charity live stream for the VA suicide prevention. I will find all the links, the descriptions, things like that. We're going to start donating anything that comes off. Any monetization that I put up, all that money that comes from that will go to either the VA disability hospitals, some kind of charity hospital, for the time to help people get through the mental illnesses that are going on. I myself am somebody who has mental illnesses. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you I don't. I told you that in 2017. At the end of it, this year's been rough. Well, 2017 was rough, whatever. Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Technicalities.
It's been rough because when I was diagnosed with social anxiety, some social disorder.
Paranoia.
No, there's a technical term. It's an anxiety against. It is social anxiety adjustment disorder. That was what it was called. I still have difficulty adjusting to civilian life. I came out of the military and I have that. I've been diagnosed with PTSD. I've been diagnosed with depression. I've been diagnosed with a lot of mental health issues. I see counseling for this. I come up here and I use these things as tools to make this channel positive, fun, things like that. But even you guys, if you've watched my videos from the beginning, have caught points where I'm just roboting through it. This year is not going to be that way, and I'm not going to let it be that way, and I'm not going to let anything go that way. So this year, any growth we make is going to be a positive growth, because any time that I get big enough and when I can figure out how to do it, we're going to start running live streams for charity growth. And those are going to be mental health, physical health, cancer health, things like that. All these things are going to be a part of the channel.
One day merch will go for it too.
Who?
Merch.
Who's merch?
Merchandise.
Oh, yeah. Eventually we'll get some merchandise up for the channel, but that's another story in general. Anyway, I think, and I truly do still believe that people are genuinely good people. Granted, we make, as a human race, we make some lack of judgments. We'll go with that. That's probably the best way to put that. There are some serious lapses that we experience, and this is one of them. However, it does not mean that's defining of how we are as a human race. I still believe that every one of us can change something for the better. So Panda and myself and the rest of the group of Discord, once I can get them involved in it, we'll all be here. We're going to figure out how to do a charity stream. We're going to try and pull every channel we can into it, and we're going to start trying to raise money for these causes. And I think that's going to be our benchmark of 2018 that makes the difference. So, with that being said, I'm sure there are plenty of other channels out there, and I hope that with all those other channels, they're going to be doing the same thing. Because it's really time to bring it to light. It's time to stop hiding in the dark and stop hiding that we all have issues and stop hiding that I'm shamed because I have this problem. If you have a problem, please, by all means, underneath the link of this, I will be putting in the link for the suicide hotline, the mental health for the VA, or at least the VA link so you can get to it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's the bottom line. You're not a worse. Well, yeah, one, you're not alone, but two, you're not any less of a person for having a mental problem. And I hope you fully realize that. I am no less of a person. I have my family, I have my dogs, I've got a lot of support, and a lot of people who depend on me, and I have mental issues. I am no less of a person to them because of those mental issues. If you have a mental disability, please, by all means, reach out, seek help. Because it's worth it. There is nothing that cannot be replaced until it comes to you. When your life is on the line, your life is the only irreplaceable part of that. A computer can be replaced, a house can be replaced. Most things in your life can be replaced. You cannot. So do me a favor, do everybody in your family a favor. If you're having mental troubles or you have something going on, feel free to talk to people. Come and talk to me. I don't even care if you come and try to talk to me. I will at least try and listen and get you to some place that can help you get through that. So, as it stands right now, I'm going to do a bunch of research on how to get a charity live stream up. I will post a vlog video telling you exactly when that's going to happen with all of the links of the charities that I'm going to try to donate to. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 24-hour live stream. That way we get as much opportunity to be out there and raise as much money and as much awareness as possible on these situations. Suicide is a big risk. It's a part of my family. And I'm not going to lie to you. I had family members that I lost on deployment from suicide. My wife has family members who have committed suicide. We have friends that have done this. Every time that we get to a point where we worry about somebody's mental health, don't be afraid to ask them, are you okay? 3 questions that you need to ask are: 1, are you planning on hurting yourself? 2, do you plan on committing suicide? 3, do you wish to seek help? And if they need any of those, stick with them until you can get them to that help. That was something that, as a suicide prevention officer in the military, I learned. And there's a lot of very little signs. And a lot of people are very good at covering these things up. So please keep your eyes out for these depression signs, these things that pop up, things that are just odd. And they'd be odd. You might go from being sad for 2 weeks solid to being the happiest person on the planet. That is, believe it or not a sign of improvement. That's a sign that they've somehow decided something's gone wrong, and they've come up with a solution. At this point, you need to intervene. So be with the people that you care about, and when somebody says they're having a problem, don't shame them for having a problem. Stand by them, support them, get them to the help they need.
Get him a pet.
Get them a dog. A dog works great. If you're allergic to dogs, go for cats. If you're allergic to cats, get a turtle. Turtles are fun too.
Low maintenance as well.
Yeah. But on the entire situation of Logan Paul, I'm not gonna let it hold me back as a YouTuber. I'm not gonna let it hold me back in life. In fact, I'm going to use that horridness that was put up as a tool to bring a better year. And I don't say that as it wasn't a wrong situation, but a wrong situation can always be brought to light and make a difference in the future. So that's what we're going to try and do. So I hope you guys are
I'm having a good time.
having a good time. No. I hope you guys are just about are in it just as far as we are. I hope you guys are going to stand next to us. I hope you guys join us this year in making this year a better place and making these charity streams a success and making things go. We're not going to aim for huge amounts because, one, I don't think that my channel is big enough to push it that far.
But any
But
amount.
anything that we grow or make or get from a charity donation will go to the charity. And we will try our best to help people. So, that being said, I hope I've covered anything that you've asked, you've requested here. Any information that you'd like past that, you know where to find me. You guys found me in the first place, so I made this video because of it. But I hope that gives you an idea that we as a human race can do better than this. This shouldn't define us. This shouldn't be a roadblock. This shouldn't be something that stops us from progressing forward and making changes to fix it. So, from the Eagle to the people, we love you.
Bye.